Hi guys, good evening. It's your girl Miss Debs coming to you from my kitchen. Guys, I had a beautiful day today. I pray and hope that your day was just as well. I did a lot of running around after work today. My day wasn't too long today. I got off at 4 o'clock. Then I had to pick up my car from the car shop. But I'm just so glad and thankful that the good Lord let me make it through the week. That is totally a blessing, guys. Let me tell you. So, I'm getting used to this YouTube. I'm learning, and it's been nothing but great vibes, and I just want to thank the Lord for that. First of all, giving honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because He's so worthy to be praised. So I just want to thank Him for getting us through the work week, for making, letting us make it home safe. And if you're the type that works from home, I hope your day was okay at home. If you're home with the children and you're homeschooling, we have a lot on us right now. But you know what? We're getting through it, aren't we, guys? Thank you, Father God. Okay, so today I'm going to make for you guys. As a matter of fact, I'm starting late tonight because I had so much running around to do. But enough with my chit-chatting. Let's make things happen. Okay, so now I'm going to make some corn fritters. I seen this on a guy page. It's called Homemade. Okay, he's on my friend list. I'm gonna try to put his link down under this video after I do it. And I'm also making, I've been craving for pork chops, and we ain't gonna even go there, but I just had a taste for some pork chops. So I'm going to make some fried pork chops, right guys, and my butter flavor Crisco, because you know how Miss Deb liked the butter flavor Crisco, right? And then I'm going to make some applesauce to go on top of it, right? Okay, so check out what I have going on so far. I always try to get things together for you, and I'm going to try to say it as clearly and as slowly as possible, because I can tend to talk fast sometimes. But I'm going to let you guys see what I have. Okay, let's get this started, guys. Okay, let's start off with the pork chops, because that's the main attraction. So, I washed and seasoned some pork chops right here. And I have them just, they was seasoned all night. So I just let them kind of marinate, right? So we have those right there. Then I'm going to put some flour. Oh, let me tell you what I seasoned them with first. You know me, the Sazon Queen. I put some Sazon on it. A little onion powder. I put some black pepper on it. And I use some complete seasoning. Right, guys? They smell so freaking good. I tell you, you would want to eat them raw. I'm just playing. Okay, so we did that, right, guys? Now, we're going to have our flour here. We're going to batter it in the flour, right? Just some regular all-purpose flour. Right here, I'm going to cook it in my butter flavor Crisco. You guys know how I rave on this right here. Okay? Okay, now, this is my fritters. This is my ingredients in the fritter. I have 1.25 cups of flour. Let me get out the way. 1.25 cups of flour. I have a little paprika in here, maybe like a teaspoonful. Then I have a quarter teaspoon of black pepper, a quarter teaspoon of salt. I put in, I did say baking soda, right? Yes. So now the only thing I have to put in here, I'm going to put an egg in here. After I whisk these ingredients together, let me get my whisk. So you see, guys, I'm going to whisk this together, right? Get all them ingredients in there. These are called corn fritter. Now, the guy that made this a recipe, it originally calls for fresh corn off the cob, but I didn't have any of that. So, you can always improvise. So, I got a regular can of corn, and I drained all the liquid out, and I let it sit for a while so the kernels can become a little dry, right? So now inside of this mixture here, I'm going to put my egg. Then I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of milk, and I'm going to put it in slow. And I'm just going to whisk it in. I'm going to put the egg in first. Then I'm going to whisk that milk in slow. So now I was going to use milk, but I want to try half and half. That's a more creamier texture, right? Then I'm going to put like a 1/4 teaspoon of this Better Than Bouillon to give it a little flavor. Then here, guys, look down here. I have, let me hold this, green onions, right? Spring onions. I have regular onions. I have jalapeno peppers that I chopped very fine. And I chopped up some red pepper. So this is going to go in here. It's going to be the the egg. I'm sorry, guys. Then it's going to be a half a cup of milk. And you're going to pour it in slowly and just keep mixing it. But first, after I do that, then I'm going to put in my corn. All these ingredients right here. And we're going to mix it up, right? And then I'm going to put it in a frying pan. So let me turn the stove on. And this is my little ring that's in the stove. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. You know Miss Deb will tell you the real deal, right? I didn't have one of these. So guess what I did? Look closely now. Look what I did. That's just to keep what I'm going to put in here around. You know what this is? This was the can from the corn. I tell you no lie. I cut it in a ring with a sharp knife. I put foil all around it. Because, hey, when you don't have, you make do. You can find ways to do things. So this is the can. It's not going to cut me because I put foil all around it. You're going to see how I'm going to use that. And I'm going to turn my back pan on back here for my pork chops. So let that grease get hot. Okay, guys, so let me start mixing this stuff together. You and seeing everything here. Oh, wait a minute. There's something I forgot to tell you. Oh, yeah. You remember I told you I changed with the season. So this is my, you can't see it because so much stuff on the table. This is one of my Halloween tablecloths, right? Just trying to get it a little festive and hanging it with me because I decorate my house too. Okay, so now, not that you really wanted to know that, but okay. Okay, so here's my apples, right? I just left out, oh, fell on the floor, but I can pick it up because I'm not going to use it anyway. Hold on. This is the apple that I'm going to use, right? I cut them up. I'm not going to use that one. I already used some. He just want to keep rolling. Okay, so this right here is my apples. I cut them up. I washed them. I peeled them. I cut them up. I put 3 tablespoons of brown sugar up here. I put I put a teaspoon of nutmeg, right, guys? I put a teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of honey in here, right? And then I'm going to use a little butter, maybe like 2 tablespoons full, and I'm going to start frying that later after we do the pork chops. And I told you about the brown sugar. Now, also, guys, when I put this egg in here, then I'm going to put some olive oil, and then I'm going to do the milk, okay? For this right here. So this is the olive oil, and that's the half and half I'm going to use. Okay, guys, so let me get this started, and then I'll get back to you, okay? It's going to be nice. Watch it. You're going to be like, "Ooh, how is that?" Guys, so now I'm back. So I have my pork chops here frying, right? And I didn't really want them to cook all the way because I'm going to put them in the pan again, in another pan when I get my apples and put on top. So let's start these fritters. This is the mixture to the fritters. Remember, it has jalapeno peppers, corn, red peppers, green pepper. Yes, it does, baby. And all the stuff that you saw me put in. So let's start these. And I told you how I made this thing right here, this ring, right? If you don't have it, you improvise, guys. And it will work. And that's what I will be using until I get one. It's amazing how you can just make things, you know. Now we're going to let that set. It only takes like a minute, right, guys? Just let it set. Okay, so while that's setting, I can start taking out my pork chops. Just bear with me 1 minute. Keep looking at the pork chops or the fritter, and those are corn fritters. And guys, let me tell you, I saw this guy make it on YouTube. Now I can take this up. Let me just turn it over first. See how it comes out on the other side? Okay, I'll be right back with you guys, okay? Okay, guys. It took me a while, but I learned how to make the corn fritters. Thank you so much. Shout out to Homemade. You were absolutely right. And thank you for the patience and the kindness and the courtesy. You walked me right through it. I asked you questions about how to make this dish, and you were right on point. You said it was easy to make. I asked you what sauce did you think I should try with it or what goes with it. So you suggested ranch with cucumbers, but I made a ranch with bacon. So I put a little chives on top. I hope I make you proud. This is my version of what you made, and yours was on point. It looked beautiful, and I know it tastes delicious. Okay, here we go. There we go. Those are the corn fritters. See? Uh-oh. Right? Okay. These are my pork chops. I told you guys I wanted some pork chops with applesauce. Now, I cut some fresh apples, right? I washed them, peeled them, and I put them in a sauce. I put a little barbecue sauce in them, some cinnamon, nutmeg, a little ginger, a little tiny bit of crushed red pepper, and this right here, I'm telling you guys, oh my God, this has a flavor. You see that? Now that's a syrup. That's what I call an apple sauce. It's not mushy, but it's sliced apples that's a little firm, but still got that little soft texture to them. You know what? I'm going to bottle this. I'm going to bottle this and I'm going to sell it. I'm going to put some applesauce on top of these pork chops. We don't got time to be all fancy. Let's just pour it up there. Look at this. Can you guys see this? Can you see this? Wow. I let my grandbaby taste it. She was like, me, Mom, that is delicious. That's it, guys. Let's put a little rosemary on it. Because you know, pork and rosemary, they go perfect together. Look at this right here. That's my corn fritters from my new friend, Homemade. This was homemade, thanks to you. And this is the pork chops and my version of applesauce. And this is the dressing that I made, ranch and bacon. I put a little chives on it. So guys, that's it. How does it look? Give me some comments. Tell me how. I know pork is not for everybody, but I'm telling you something. This syrup that I made is like a thick little glaze. Look at that. Man, who wouldn't want to eat that? It's not even about me tonight. I don't even have to show my face. I'm talking about what was made here. This masterpiece. Thank you, guys. Please leave me some comments. Tell me what you think about it. Be honest. But let me tell you. That's so delicious. And he was on point. These corn fritters are delicious. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed my segment on something I've been dying for. Those pork chops and applesauce. I've been dying for those. Let me let you get a close look. Coleslaw. Pork chops and applesauce. And that's the dressing that we're going to dip the corn fritters in. Ranch and bacon. And that's the corn fritters. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful evening. I'm going to upload this video and I'll talk to you guys later. God bless. Hi guys. Now I'm just going to show you this one more time. My granddaughter, she helped me clean up the kitchen. Say hi, Lay. All right, thank you for help cleaning, sweetheart. Okay, go in the room. Thank you. All right. Okay, so this is it, guys. One more shot of that. All right. Corn fritters and pork chops with applesauce. And that's the ranch and bacon dressing. My granddaughter cleaned up by herself.
Yup.
She did a great job. I'm so thankful for her.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Good night, guys. Have a nice one.